Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and let's continuing on in the GT League on Gran Turismo Sport. Well, looks like only got 97 wins in total for it. Now it's time to move on in to try out this new event on the Vision Gran Turismo Trophy. It's definitely going to be on the professional league. Maybe not on the amateur league. It's definitely going to be becoming very more professional to expand a lot more specific Vision GT cars to be only to participate. Well, I kind of think each 3 rounds, well, probably 2 rounds goals will take up to 10 laps, and probably the Nürburgring 24-hour layout course is going to be prepared for it. So these are the only Vision GT cars to be available for it, but it also be marked as a race car division. Well, differently, the main rival cars are going to be using it for this event. Well, probably the Tomahawk X could be quite very stronger than it is. This is going to be very difficult for it. So, time to take on race number 1 on Dragon Trail Gardens. And looks like I'm about to go in and start using my custom SRT Tomahawk X Vision GT is going to be prepared for this race. Well, I hope this is definitely getting a good choice for choosing this fast horsepower. Alright, let's go. Okay, there's Audi, Mazda M55, 50, Aston Martin, Patriot, Nissan Concept 2020, another Concept 2020, F21. Well, I kind of had to say this one, but I might be able to be seeing this for keeping an eye out on the SRT Tomahawk series. So, definitely there are no Tomahawk series on this starting grid, just only has one. Well, probably the Tomahawk S is going to be enabled to be in this event for it. No sign of the GTS R and the Tomahawk X, so maybe I'll have to find a way for it. Okay, no need to have a little increased speed. Well, probably unless I just want to make sure to see what happens if I could survive this race without having a lot of crashes for it. Because probably the Bugatti could be quite good to strong it up for it. Alright, here we go, and I hope this is going to be one crazy, insane race. Alright, I'm on the start and gonna have to be more gentle. Okay, well, this is going to be a quite very easy race for it, taking 10 laps with using the Tomahawk X. Well, I might be sure of it. Okay, pass on in. Give a little increased max throttle. So definitely, I just really wanted to use this same car for the Nürburgring 24-hour layout. Well, I kind of think this might be a good to save for the for the final round. Well, I kind of think I mastered the notion of Italy for using this car of the Vision Gran Turismo made by Sports Racing Technology. Oh man, so close for that one. Alright, let's speed it up and make it quick. Dang, I didn't know this is going to be quite very insane to keep it well controlled for it. It almost looked like riding a bull. Okay, going in, pass on the Vision Gran Turismo. Whoa, stay steady. Well, kind of think I'm just using the chrome design style with blue side model in it. I kind of think I'm just using my very own Tomahawk X original color design library. Just want to be sure to be used for highly advanced racing technology for it. But man, I've already taken first place on the go. I'm just wondering, because this is definitely used for the most fastest insane car ever yet. Well, I kind of think it's also a little bit cheap for it. Alright, well, I kind of think this may never come out of having a little clean race bonus. Just has to be more reasonable. But it also extended a lot more mileage points as I speak of. Well, definitely the same interior of the Tomahawk X, definitely the same as the GTSR and the street version, but it also has wide extendable aerodynamic tops. Definitely also shown into it, but it's definitely quite difficult to handle it. But I'll make sure I'm gonna have to keep it nice and steady without instantly crashed in. Oh man. Well, maybe you know, it almost reminds me when I'm watching Total Drama Island, That's Up Chain. Well, probably Owen used Duncan's bike for the first challenge before the motocross challenge. But man, I cannot believe it. I was definitely going fast right into it. Passing a lot more Vision Gran Turismo cars as I thought I would be. Oh man, sweet mother of mercy. Look out! Oh! Crazy endurance race. Okay, going in. Watch out for any more Vision GT cars. I know it was definitely quite extremely crazy by using the first round, but maybe the only pros to go for it. Okay, stay on the max speed throttle. Just going aim for the next turn. Be more careful. Okay, pass on the 50 Daddy. Oh. I kind of think that was 50,000 gap distance behind. That was quite very insane. Well, I kind of think I'm always remember I'm using this for a one mix race at Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Probably just differently an hour for an extreme run. I just want to make sure. Okay, increase more speed, 250. Okay, 7 laps, 3 more to go. Oh man, gonna have to take it nice and slow. Well, experimental racing technology could also give a little extreme fast for it. Well, maybe I should really need, if the jumpsuit design made by SRT, well, I kind of think there's still past one in Gran Turismo 6. Well, never yet to be appear in GT Sports. Okay, pass on that Audi Vision GT e-tron Quattro. Okay, now pass it in, drop, or speed much quickly. Well, I kind of think for sure for it because I almost definitely go really fast as the Flash. Well, the Flash is a DC comic superhero, and it has its reality TV show. Well, definitely is part of the Justice League. He just quick, fast, and instantly dashes as the lightning. Well, maybe most of you guys have watched The Flash. It's definitely on CW. Well, maybe there's some other reality TV DC comic shows like Arrow or Supergirl. Well, that one is part of DC. Oh, crud. Come on. Time to get back up. So, one thing, folks. Just pick the different Vision Gran Turismo cars to be suited enough for the race. Or, in case if you really know that it was very easy, just in case if you really want to use the Tomahawk X for the 3-round challenge, this might be quite going ahead for it. Well, kind of think that no gap distance has shown. Wow, that's definitely going to be 1 plus 1 lap behind. Well, I kind of think my Tomahawk X livery design just differently nicknamed the Silver and Blue Flash. Yeah, Chrome Silver Blue Flash could be quite a nickname for this Tomahawk X. Coming in. Wow, looks like a couple of fastest Vision Gran Turismo is taking a little slow time to go fast. Now heading on in to take the final lap. Oh man, so close for that one in. Kick it back in. Race on into the tarmac road. Oh man, so close for that. Okay, now pass on to the Bugatti Vision GT. Be more careful. Okay, almost there. Take a little quick pace. Give some more maximum RPM and pull in one last turn very carefully. Okay, and looks like that's definitely under 12-minute run. Well, I kind of think that could be quite very easy for using the Tomahawk X. Well, definitely, I might be sure that the Mazda LM55 Vision Gran Turismo might be quite good to be used for this next round for it. So, that was a quite tough run for this race. But yes, I won't be able to go fast again if I could really need a Tomahawk S or a GTSR version for it. So, looks like 150,000 credits and 600 mileage points for it. And, oh man, already? Wow, that was quick. Alright, let's see what's the race results. So, definitely no time records to be shown. Ha! Well, that was quite very harder it is. Definitely the Mazda and Audi are definitely at the middle of the 9th lap. Well, I won't be able to go fast again for it. Never to be go extremely fast. Alright, now let's just go on into Autodromo de Interlagos. But maybe this time, I'll be able to use the McLaren Ultimate Vision Gran Turismo, because this one is quite good to choose. And, well, maybe let's just go over to use the McLaren Ultimate, because that would be a good choice to use this Ultimate LMP1 prototype. Well, that was the only McLaren Vision GT in Gran Turismo Sport. Well, definitely not in Gran Turismo 6. I'll be able to be sure, because this time to go pro and go extremely fast. Alright, now let's just change on in and do a little racing super soft tires in case just really need to change any kinds of tires. Well, it will be unrestricted for this event for all Vision Gran Turismo cars. So let's go. Well, I'm glad that I'm just wearing a McLaren race gear, and they're off. Okay, taking on the first turn and be more careful. BMW Vision GT passed by it. Come on. Well, kind of thing, I'm glad that I'm just using the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT to be used for the second round. That would be much better than the Tomahawk X, because that could be quite very extreme that no drivers cannot beat the unstoppable racing machine. Oh! Wow! Looks like the Nissan Concept 2020 Vision GT yellow color is having a trouble time on the turns. That'll nerf this one. Well, kind of think the driving style of the McLaren is definitely much similar like Diva's mecha suit from Overwatch. Well, I used to have one Overwatch video on live stream, but this might be quite good to see it to it. But I'll be able to go back and play Overwatch again. Alright, second lap goes in. Oh, softly close. Okay, pass on that DP100. Come on, give me a little inside take. Gotta keep an eye on the pitches whenever there's a mistake occur. Alright, 2 more and looks like I'm on the lead. Excuse me to Vision GT, Rip Daddy and Audi. Come on. Hope this one does give a little doable to grip up. If not, well, maybe back at the first stage of Vision Gran Turismo Trophy. Well, I kind of think I remember that I used Subaru Vision GT on Kyoto driving cars, and maybe I kind of think oh yeah, I really think I'm using the Nissan Concept 2020 on Arizona National Monster, and probably perhaps the Isolopita Segato. Yeah, definitely that's quite very good to be using different kinds of strong Vision Gran Turismo cars to be used for the first stage of the event on the amateur league. Well, probably in the professional league, well, maybe perhaps both knows that the Tomahawk X is quite very easy to race, but it also takes 112 minutes to extend a lot of time for it. But, kind of be honest, won't be able to go extremely fast, but accidents may happen. Okay, take on that turn, be more careful. Oh! Alright. Keep out of focus. Increase a lot more speed maximally. Watch out for that Infinity Vision Gran Turismo passing high standardly. 5 more to go. And looks like I'm still at it. Come on. Hope this ultimate McLaren is ready to go in and step forward and make it a little possibility doable. Okay, stay on it. Pass the BMW and Nissan Vision GT, going straight on after the final turn. Okay, blue light's been picked up. Gotta have to be sure. Pass on racing series, be more careful. Okay, now stay back on the throttle. Second gear could also give some time for it. Okay, be very precisely to move on the left. Okay, slide it back in and be focusing on the straight. Come on. Boom. Solid touchdown. Passing in 2 cars from behind. Well, this race is going to be a blue zone line for every track. Alright, only got 3 more laps to go, and this is going to be good for the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT. Man, I love this interior view to drive handily. And there is the Tomahawk S, racing with the Aston Martin GP100. I'll pass by it, thank you. Alright, now let's head on in and continue on the final turn straight. Okay, 8 laps, almost there. Okay, take it slow. Try not to get crashed. So I kind of think I have a Group 1 version of the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT. That might be quite very good to use it for a custom-made library design for it. But it's definitely very fast, but it has a good grip, same as the Group X McLaren Ultimate. Well, kind of have to be honest, but the car is differently used for racing technology to drive cars to be steady for it. Definitely the driving position style like Diva. Well, she also likes to pilot the Mecha during the Omega crisis. Okay, only got 9 laps. Almost there. Push forward in. Almost there. Gotta keep it tight. Same car coming in. Vision Gran Turismo. Alright. Easy pass open. Final lap. Here I go. Whoa. Well, for the second I thought I was going to end up in crash course. Well, anyway, that's going to be, well, not quite perfect at least. Maybe I probably had to pull the brakes earlier on the first turn. Okay, stay steady. Better take on double hairpin turns. Almost there. Just only got a few more turns left. Alright, diving in and pass it in for one last stretch. Almost there, keep at it. Make some successful pass turns, and there's the LM55 and finish. Well, race number 2 is done. Well, probably score 1 for the ultimate Vision Gran Turismo. Well, I'm kind of thinking a bit because the McLaren Ultimate could be quite good for the most top 3 Vision Gran Turismo race car for it. Well, I'm always putting on super soft racing tires for it. So, looks like the clean race bonus just double up some more credits for it. And also experience, so that might be good for 225,000 credits to be needed in for. And oh man, so close to go in to reach level 41. I can taste it that this is gonna be it. Alright, this is it. Only got 2 more laps. It's gonna be racing on a 24-hour layout at the Nürburgring. So, looks like this time for a German racetrack for a German Vision Gran Turismo car. So let's just say I'm ready to use the Audi e-tron Vision Gran Turismo. Let's go and represent for the Germany. Well, that was a wonderful Vision Gran Turismo racing design for it. From virtual to reality. I hope this e-tron quattro could also drive on electric gear for it. Let's see how the McLaren Ultimate Vision Gran Turismo to show how this German Vision GT racing design could go right at it. Well, definitely includes for the Lexus LFLC Vision GT was definitely comes in last. Okay, let's check the starting grid, see there might be more McLarens. So I kind of think I'm about to race with the Mazda M55 Vision GT. So let's just say time to go and take on racing super soft tires. But before that, I just want to be sure because it might be needed for it. So the gear ratio is the first gear. Definitely it's made for electric vehicle. Alright, let's go and let's finish this event on race number 3. Well, kind of think the D transmission could go also fast for it. I'll make sure I'll do my best without getting crashed. So, kind of think 2 laps on the Nürburgring to be quite very challenging. Mastering the Grand Prix course mixed with the Nordschleife Ife. Ooh. Well, kind of think that's my mistake. Let's just retry. Come on. Kinda have to do it right. I hope this electric vehicle could also get a lot more speed in it. Definitely much like the Honda N 2025 Vision Gran Turismo. Definitely a South Korea LMP1 race car. Okay, past the cones, be more This Audi Vision GT was actually part as an April update for the premiere event. Alright, now it's going into the Northern Ipe course. Okay, I'm covering the engine sounds to be close up to maintain. Well, I kind of think that's the second German vehicle after the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision Gran Turismo. That will be quite very surprisingly to add another German Vision GT car to join the race. Alright, now catch up on over and give it everything to make it very correctly to keep it tight. Oh man, no. Oh man, that was close. That will be quite giving the bike some time for it. Okay, past that DP100 first. Going by it on the Tomahawk. Nope. Definitely that's Concept 2020. Not the Dodge Tomahawk S. Okay, 6 more to go. Gonna have to keep it steady. Okay, the sun effects is definitely bright in. Come on, increasing more throttle. Alright, come on, keep up and oh man, how I pressed the brakes. Okay, well, gotta stay focused to keep up the speed. Past the Toyota F21 Vision GT coming through. Now, deal with the Aston Martin DB100. Well, I kind of want that official color design with the green color. Gotta have to be keep it in and push forward. Okay, on over to take the carousel corner. Hold on tight. going in past the Pechiot. Man, I should probably go and pick a Bugatti next one. Okay, pull the brakes, be more precisely careful as needed. Still on the transmission and... Whoa, I kind of think there's an accident coming from behind. Might be able to be perceived. Well, I kind of think this is definitely quite very easy to shorten in for it. I kind of think that the LM55 is having a little trouble. Alright, going in, pass on 50 Caddy. Alright, let me pass by you. Oh man, that was so close. Now, let's go light speed, catch that LM55. Well, I hope the 50 Daddy is definitely got a lot of horsepower for it. Come on, give me a little to 15 miles per hour. Oh man, diving in and it looks like I'm getting close. I'm coming for you, Mazda LM55 Vision Gran Turismo, coming in for a final lap. Well, I kind of think that the Audi Vision GT really wants to be in first place to beat the Mazda. Well, let's see how the D first gear can also beat the HP LMP1 car. Okay, going in, past it. Alright, first place goes to the Audi e-tron Vision Gran Turismo. Now moving on forward and leave the Grand Prix course layout first and mastering the notion of airplane. Alright, now just go in and increase more gap distance. Gotta have to do it perfectly. Gotta have to do it more precisely careful. Just give them more time to follow up the apex. Slide it in. Okay, kind of think that the LM55 Vision GT doesn't give up for it. Come on, speed it up. Well, kind of think few spark scratches is also seen for it. Okay, take on this corner and move on in. Well, I kind of think I should switch over to the interior view. That'll be much better to see how the speed monitor just shows up randomly numbers. Okay, now gonna have to keep focusing on the double cones because it also provides a little more assistance. Ah, dang it. Gotta go back up before that LM55 passes me. Come on. Go back and looks like it's already here. Well, that was the right timing for it. Come on. The LM55 seems catching up on my tail. Gonna have to do it fast, so I could probably increase more gap distance to save it for the long straights. Okay, save it up. Move on over to the carousel corner. Well, definitely almost successful, but it's good. But it needs some concentration to mastering the corner for using this Vision GT car. Okay, there's more gap distance, might need to increase more. There's gotta be a lot to throw to take on more corners to increase more a bit. Not good. That easily goes in for it. Well, kind of think making a small roadblock could also reduce the time for it. Well, probably just having a little waiting roadblock to be more precise whenever it needs to be automatically to go back in. But in real life, while driving on the Nürburgring course, accidents maybe occur for it because it also takes time to do some repairs. Okay, well, kind of think that's good enough for the gap distance because I should probably be more eye on the lookout for the Mazda LM55. That could come straight to it very easily. Well, see what I mean, folks? It also shows maintain the gap distance by pace. Well, probably me neither. Okay, safety's on. Approaching in on the top corner. Okay, one last stretch and home free for the finish line. Man, race number 3 to support Audi Vision Gran Turismo team. Well, I kind of think that's the third and final race for the gold trophy achieved. Well, that was a quite successful race, folks. That's definitely the second time in a row for every Vision Gran Turismo cars were only used for racing category. So in the meantime, 70 mileage points has definitely extended to it. So let's just get all the earnings in. Alright, level 41, looks like 9 more to go. Well, I'm kind of thinking a bit, but looks like Professional League has finally finishing up an all goal once again. Wow, that was quite a long classic race for it. So definitely I'm really surprised that the total number of wins is definitely 100. Well, I kind of think that might be good to see how I really done 100 times worth of winning for this race. Well, definitely the silver does count for it. Alright, now let's just be prepared to continuing on the Endurance League to be moving on over to take on the next round is the Porsche Cup. Well, definitely that I'm about to race on the Dragon Trail Seaside for it, but I'll make sure I'll be ready for the endurance race. But just you wait, you guys. I'm really gonna have to start putting up some time for it. Alright, time for a daily workout and... Oh man, that was so close. I was gonna get the Red Bull X 2014 standard for it, but the Jaguar F-Type, well, probably British Racing Green might be okay for it. That was so close. I just really want that Red Bull X 2014 standard. That would be much better to use for a custom race, but anyway, I'll have to get a chance by tomorrow for it. So, time to purchasing the fluorescent green colors, so might be double in for it. Alright, well, that's it for the Vision Gran Turismo Trophy Intimidate race level. So folks, thanks for tuning in and stopping by to watch this video on the Gran Turismo League and Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll be able to continuing on in the Endurance League. So, thanks for watching and have a good day, and I'll be able to continue to do some more excitement and endurance race on Gran Turismo Sports. Thank you and have a good day. See ya.